Paper Tigers will be the most authentic and comprehensive chronicle of cheerleading ever produced. When I started writing this film, which is my second screenplay, I knew essentially what everyone knows about collegiate cheerleading. The females are very attractive, they wear short skirts, the males occasionally toss the females into the air. What I discovered as I researched this sport, and I will say without hesitation, this is a sport, the athleticism which the participants exhibit rivals any collegiate athletic endeavor, and the athletic backgrounds of the participants is truly extraordinary. The females, the vast majority of them were elite gymnasts, level 8, level 9. Level 10 in competitive gymnastics is Jordan Weber, Gabby Douglas, Allie Raisman, Olympians. The males, the vast majority of them are former high school athletes. They enter a university seeking to be a member of one of that university's athletic programs, often football. When they are not, their initial attraction to the sport is, I will hang out with very attractive females for 5 hours a day. Once they are inside the gym and they witness the level of athleticism required for elite achievement in cheerleading, that is addicting to them. The intelligence of the participants rivals and occasionally exceeds those within other collegiate athletic endeavors. And the vulnerability, particularly the vulnerability of the female cheerleaders, both mentally and physically, is unimaginable. As I researched this film for 3 years, and I could have interviewed 15 female cheerleaders and 5 male cheerleaders and had sufficient research for a film, I continued researching for 3 years before writing my first word of this film, and even after I started writing this film. Not because I have to, and I never research a subject because I have to. I always research a subject because the subject is interesting. With each interview prior to writing this film and even after writing this film, each interview spoke to how I love to write as an artist. I love to write from a romantic perspective, not romantic in terms necessarily of relationships or love. I like to write from a romantic perspective. I want to be captivated by my individual character, by the collective of characters, by the overall arc of the film. I want my audience to be captivated by those same things. I also like to explore the dark aspects of our humanity. You may think that is an inherent contradiction, writing romantically and exploring the dark aspects of our humanity. No human, regardless of how happy they are, avoids having some of the dark aspects. And within those dark aspects, that is when you find our greatest humanity, our most interesting person, and thus our most nuanced stories. Paper Tigers is both a Valentine for those I have interviewed and an exploration of the issues of the sport of cheerleading. visit facebook.com/papertigersfilm for information about and interaction with this project. If you are a cheerleader and you have awaited this moment and my initial sentence within this video, if you heard that sentence and heard the words most authentic and comprehensive chronicle of cheerleading ever produced, and you said what I have heard repeatedly across 3 years, finally, or it is about time, this is your opportunity.